Hello guys and girls, this video is about improving your chances, increasing your scores in Express Entry online immigration system. When it comes down to Express Entry, I hear this more often than not. Look, I will not create my profile because I do not have enough points. I have created my profile, I don't have enough points, and I'm actively looking for an employer. Both these myths, they are surprisingly persistent and exist in minds of lots and lots of applicants, and somehow people just lack this simple analysis of their profile, of their overall situation. And when you start talking to them, explaining how Express Entry works, what is behind those scores, you have no idea how many applicants are feeling that their eyes were open. So let me just try to give you a very basic idea how to look at your profile and what could be done with this in order to increase your chances and increase your points in Express Entry. Well, first and foremost, when you have created your profile or ran a dry test, if you will, before creating a profile, right, you might understand that you do not have enough points to presumably successfully pass with the federal nomination, despite the fact that the scores are going down, despite the fact that the scores right now at 469 points, it's still relatively high for many applicants. Now, what to do if you do not have those points, right? Well, first of all, run this assessment, okay? Breathe deeply, don't get worried yet, right? It's not the end of the day. What could be done to increase your scores? As a very quick reminder, on our website we have a free Express Entry calculator which is constantly updated. It is up to date, and the reason to have this calculator is to simplify the process. I mean, you could use the one on IRCC website. I just personally find it a bit inconvenient to use that, right? It's just to answer those questions constantly before seeing your scores. If you really want to play with them and tune them up, feel free to use the one which we have. You would see the link in the video description. So when it comes down to this calculator, what you have to do is to understand what are the areas of improvement. Well, retaking my IELTS test, or actually appealing IELTS test results, help me out to get my desired score, right? How close am I to CLB 9, and what exactly is CLB 9, right? And how could it help me to improve my chances? Because maybe, appealing my IELTS test results and get an additional 0.5 points would dramatically boost up my score, simply because, again, I've just reached CLB 9. All right, well, maybe not. What else could be done in here? Honestly, between yourself and yourself, of course, right? What are the odds that you would improve your language skills and actually being able to study French? Maybe you or your spouse, right? Because for French right now, you could get additional points, and scores for French are higher, substantially higher for some applicants, right? Compared to IELTS. Can I actually get in there? Will I actually get enough points if I learn French? Well, I don't have to have lots and lots of scores, right? Like B2 in French is very much reasonable to get. It's much easier, in my personal opinion, to take a French test than taking an English test. But again, it's entirely up to you. Will my French actually work? Yes, no, maybe. Well, okay, I got French, I got the idea with English, right? But that might not be feasible for me. What else could be done in here? How about I start looking for additional scores? And before we actually go forward with employment, right, how about I look at nomination from the province, right? And I'm not even necessarily talking about a provincial nominee program. Let us look deeper into Express Entry profile and see what other programs are sitting in there in Express Entry apart from federal skilled worker. What if you got experience in trades and possibly and presumably are able to take exam in trades, right, and pass through trades category, with which will actually allow you to immigrate with much lower score. Now, okay, what if not trades? Let's go for the provinces. Let's go for provincial nomination, provincial nominee programs. What are the programs which are accepting applicants without a job offer, right? So we're not, again, talking about employers at this stage, right? Am I able to create a profile and expression of interest for Saskatchewan, for Prince Edward Island? Will I qualify or will I not for the new program of Newfoundland and Labrador? Or what are the odds that Ontario will select my application? Can I qualify for Nova Scotia Category B? And so on, right? There are multiple programs which allow me to immigrate without this job offer. And when it comes down to getting close to a job offer, what if I would participate in recruitment session and events of provinces, right? New Brunswick is starting to roll up their events, and technically what I could do, I could go for those events as well, right? And connect with an employer. And all those measures are allowing me to boost up my score. And of course, last but not least, getting an employer with labor market impact assessment, which would allow me to get those 50 points or 200 points depending on the set of skills, right, to boost my score in Express Entry. And mind you, this employer could be you. Remember about owner operator? What if I incorporate a business or buy a business in Canada? I can be that employer, right? And that's one more option for me to increase my chances and increase my scores in Express Entry. So this is an overall scope, right, in a very, very few words, if you will, on how to look at your Express Entry profile. That's exactly how you should assess it. And if you're looking for a qualified professional, that's how he or she should look at your profile to see what is behind it and how to help you out. By the way, if you're looking for us and our assistance, click on the link cictv.ca/go. One of my colleagues will be able to look at it and help you out to figure what else could be done to increase your chances. So bottom line in here, right, your profile has to be assessed from all the possible angles, right? Having an employer is not always a solution. Looking for an employer is not always a solution. And of course, right, not creating your Express Entry profile simply because you do not have enough points is absolutely wrong. So the profile has to be there because it's a door opener for you for provincial nominee programs. And of course, there are programs behind Express Entry which allow you to immigrate without Express Entry profile, and we will talk about these programs in one of our new videos. Stay tuned with us, subscribe to the channel.